Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Becky here. Today I am going to share the most easy and yummiest brownie recipe that I know of. And it's perfect for when you're in a rush and don't really have time to go to the store because you'll most likely have these ingredients right at home. Alright, so let's get to work. We are starting off by melting all the butter. Mix our eggs together with the sugar. Alright, so what we want to do now is to simply put the cocoa into the melted butter. Next thing that we are going to do is to put in some flour together with some baking powder. And what you want to do when baking anything with baking powder is that you want to mix it evenly into your flour, just so that the rise will be even throughout your cake or brownies or what have you. And you should preferably do that in another bowl. And sometimes I'm just a little lazy, so what I do is I just grab a strainer because you're going to sift it through anyways. So I just mix the baking powder with my flour and I mix it inside of this before I start shaking it. So we usually use something called vanilla sugar in Sweden. I find that it's just as good as vanilla extract, and just a tiny amount goes a long way. Something else that I find is really important whenever you're adding your flour into something is that you don't overbeat. That's really important because then you get air pockets in your batter, and when that happens the consistency will be a bit cakey, and with brownies you don't want that, right? You want them to be a little gooey and non-cakey. So yeah, don't overbeat. So I use a spatula just to blend it in nicely, mix it in. Let's add the butter and cocoa. This batter is done now and it's totally good on its own, but I have some chocolate at home today and I'm going to add it in. And you don't need to have baking chocolate in it, you know, or some other fancy stuff. Just if it's a plain chocolate, just add it in. I have some milk chocolate and this is fine to eat on its own, and I'm just going to add it in. That's as even as it's going to get for me. So after they've finished cooking, just let them cool for a bit before you start cutting into them, because they can crack really easily if you get ahead of yourself there. So watch out for that. I like to have them as small as possible. Because that means there will be more of them. Alright guys, so here we have them. Don't they just look so good? Yum, 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 yum. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe and thanks for watching. Bye bye!